What if I told you that some of the biggest NBA legends made the All-Star game when they really didn't deserve it? Whether it was due to injuries, retirement, or just flat-out poor play, some players made the cut thanks to fan votes, reputation, and sentimental picks. The All-Star game is supposed to showcase the best players of the season, but sometimes popularity takes precedence over performance. Think injured stars or farewell tours. Today, we're counting down the most undeserving All-Star selections in NBA history. But before we get into it, I want to know, who do you think is the most undeserving All-Star of all time? Drop your answer in the comments, and let's see if they made the list. At number 10, we've got Shaquille O'Neal in 2007. By this point in his career, Shaq was still a fan favorite, but his production was starting to decline. He missed 39 of the Miami Heat's first 45 games due to a knee injury, yet fans still voted him in as a starter over Dwight Howard in his prime. By the end of the season, Shaq had played just 40 games, averaging 17.3 points and 7.4 rebounds, his lowest numbers at that point. A legendary name, but not an all-star caliber season. Coming in at number 9, it's Michael Jordan in 1988. MJ had played just 18 games after recovering from a broken foot, and yet he was voted in as a starter, despite missing so much of the season. The fanfare around his return was so massive that the votes flooded in, making him a star even in the early stages of his career. At number 8, we've got Dwayne Wade in 2019. This one wasn't a fan vote. It was an honorary selection from Commissioner Adam Silver. Wade was in his final season, and his numbers were far from his prime, averaging just 15 points per game in limited minutes. While it was a nice tribute to his legacy, his spot could have easily gone to someone more deserving that year. At number 7, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in 1989. The NBA's all-time leading scorer at the time, Kareem was 41 years old and barely contributing to the Lakers, with averages of 10.1 points and 4.5 rebounds. The worst of his career. But with Magic Johnson injured, the NBA wanted to honor Kareem one last time, and he was named as his replacement. Speaking of Magic Johnson, he takes the number 6 spot for his 1992 All-Star selection. Magic hadn't played a single game that season after announcing his HIV diagnosis, but fans still voted him in as a starter. While his performance in the game was legendary, winning All-Star MVP, it was a selection based purely on sentiment, not on his court performance. At number 5, we have Allen Iverson in 2010. By this point in his career, Iverson was a shadow of his former self, bouncing between the Grizzlies and the 76ers before leaving the team for personal reasons. He played just 28 games and averaged a career-low 13.8 points per game, but his name alone still got him voted in as a starter. Number 4 goes to Grant Hill in 2001. Hill was a perennial all-star, but in 2001, he played just 4 games due to a devastating ankle injury. Despite barely playing, fans still voted him in as a starter, proving the power of his popularity. At number 3, it's Kobe Bryant in 2014. Kobe had played just 6 games before suffering a season-ending injury, but he was still voted in as a starter. Even Kobe himself admitted he didn't deserve it, but his popularity kept him in the lineup. Number 2 is Dirk Nowitzki in 2019. Like Wade, Dirk got an honorary selection in his farewell season. The issue? He was barely playing, averaging just 7.3 points per game, his worst season ever. While it was a nice moment for nostalgia, it wasn't exactly deserving based on his performance. And finally, at number 1, it's Kobe Bryant in 2018. This was the last year before the NBA changed its voting process, and it showed. The Lakers were 11-44 at the break, and Kobe was posting some of his worst shooting percentages ever. Still, he got more votes than Steph Curry, who was the reigning MVP. Fans wanted to give him a farewell moment, making this the ultimate sentimental pick over actual performance. So, which of these all-star selections do you think was the worst? Should the NBA adjust its selection process even more to prevent popularity from outweighing performance? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy deep dives like this, Don't forget to subscribe for more NBA content. Jokic and Wemby's incredible link-ups and Curry's insane half-court shots highlighted the best moments of the 2025 NBA All-Star Game, with stars like Steph Curry, Victor Wembanyama, and Damian Lillard all bringing their A-game to the court.
Siakam up ahead. Jokic back on the floor.
Lower your excitement level, see?
Oh, that's blocks. Kyrie Irving leaves it up top.
But you'll still get your occasional plays like that.
Again, one more basket for the win. Damian Lillard.
Hey! There you go. Look at it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's been
Steph,
grinding.
don't
Curry.
do it to him.
Half court.
That was half court.
He said, I told you.
He's pointing it too short. Pointing at his guys in the yay area.
Harden to Curry. Curry.
Oh, that's a bucket.
And another one.
That's a
Get the
bucket.
ball.
That's a bucket.
He
It's a
got
wrap.
the last
It's
one.
a wrap. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. There you go.
Durant and Jokic feel the intensity rise as the new NBA All-Star Game format brings back real competition.
Hey, KD. Favorite role player in the league? I'm gonna go with Ryan Dunn.
Speaking of Ryan, just real quick, Kevin. Two things. One, what you think of the format now that you've gone through it, and two, about Ryan Dunn. How you feel like he played tonight?
The format takes some getting used to. It was once we got in the flow of things, I thought it was pretty good. The first game we played against the rookie Rising Stars. I thought it was pretty good once we kind of got the flow of it. And I'm glad Ryan came out there, was able to play on Sunday night. Something for him to aspire to be to, being like, just Sunday night is a special time, So those rookies that were on the floor tonight, they're looking at us as all-stars and, get some inspiration. And so, when they come back out there and play, so I'm sure we'll see a few of those guys there playing on Sunday night as well. And Ryan has a chance.
Talking between you and Ryan Dunn, because the other day at your press conference, you guys were trash talking. Was there someone on the court tonight?
Nah, man, we tend to keep it focused on the task at hand. Ryan came out, hit that first three, and I left him in the corner. He hit that first three. I was expecting him to say something, but he was focused and locked in, man. He really wanted to go out there and prove himself and try to win for the rookie Rising Stars. So any moment you see a young guy like that just trying to put his best foot forward, you appreciate it.
Malo. Nije regularni, ali malo. It was good. I think it was a little bit more competitive. We didn't open the game well and we didn't finish it well either. Bilo je, oni su otvorili meč dobro, mi smo promašili sve i tako smo i završili. Volio bi da bude ono ovdje, ali nije, tako da ne možemo ništa. Bilo je dosta internacionalnih igrača.
Scripted at all?
I don't know, but Steph is built for this game, so and he showed why. So I'm happy for him. I think I hope I can do something like that in Denver. To win a championship, probably that's something that everybody here is striving and wanting to do. So probably that.
J'ai vu s'entraîner, j'ai vu les vidéos aussi. Je savais qu'il était prêt. As I was just saying, I'm in much better shape this year than I was last year. And my body is much more adapted to this league and this rhythm. So my biggest takeaway is that it's possible, to give 100% on that court, to play hard, to play our ass off. And it's for me, it's the only way to play basketball, And I think it'll only make the game better.
Comment tu l'as préparé en fait?
À ce moment de l'année dernière, j'étais en bonne forme, je suis champion.
Like and subscribe, The Facts Drone.